Okay, this is super defeating. I guess this is literally going to take so long. Okay, that's all I came on here to say is I'm an idiot. Okay, bye.
Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now all is in your hands. When I was young, I thought control would lead me to an ending road, and heavy metal seemed to be.
I'm still working on my very first door of painting while Cody's over here
I'm almost done with
like
it.
halfway
The
done
first
with this
coat.
window. The thing is that we're definitely going to have to put 2 coats on. As you can see, it's a little bit streaky in some areas, like right there. So I'm just going over everything with 1 coat and then we'll come back in and do a second coat. I'll say I am not a good painter. Cody is definitely more of the detail guy. It's kind of messy, but it's okay. It'll get done. We don't have a ton left in our living room. As you can see, we have done so much over the past couple months between the floors, the walls, all of the trim, the fireplace. It has been completely transformed, and so we're just doing all of these last minute paint touches, cleaning up. I think I want to paint the doors, just really kind of finish up all of the little things in this space before we decide to regroup and figure out what our next big project is. For now, we're just gonna get the first coat of paint on, see how it looks, and then probably end up having to do a second. Friends, it is a new year and it is the perfect time to invest in yourself. Have you thought about your personal development goals for this year? Maybe it's learning coping mechanisms for stress, or perhaps navigating emotions and being more optimistic in the face of challenges. Either way, BetterHelp is here to help. We've worked with BetterHelp a ton in the past, and it's my personal go-to therapy service because it is 100% online. So a huge thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. So like I said, BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service and it is 100% online. You can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you in a wide range of issues. You just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp will match you with the right therapist within their network. You can even do this through text, phone, video call, whatever you are comfortable with. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for whatever reason, you can actually switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. BetterHelp gives you the same professionalism and quality that you'd expect from an in-office visit, but at your convenience and is more affordable. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/can'tcontainuss, and that will be linked right down in the description. Thank you again so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it.
How'd I know you were gonna get the floor?
Because I'm not a painter. I didn't get the floor. Here's the thing, I like painting. I enjoy this part of the work. However, I'm not very good at it, so it's very messy, but I do enjoy it. It's very fun for me. Do you think we could take all of the doors off their hinges later? And I can give them a real quick...
We don't have enough paint for that.
Oh, you don't think so? How much have we already gone?
Definitely not. We barely even have enough for the trim.
I feel like there's still a good amount in there.
We've used like half of it already.
Okay, well...
We definitely don't have enough to do a door. It takes like, you need a gallon to do all the doors.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you mind doing all the edging for me? Because I know that if
Yeah,
I
well.
try to do that, then it's just gonna get all over the walls. I'm so scared I'm gonna slip and zap myself. No, I'm okay about it. And yes, this is a scoring knife for bread, but I can't find a flathead, so it'll do. Do you want them up and down or sideways? Yeah, I definitely need to wipe down all of the outlets too. Some of them have a little paint. Both of these windows and our front door is painted. We have all of the outlet covers except for majority of the double light switches. We can't find any, I just don't think that we have any, so we need to pick those up, but all of the other switch covers are on. And I think I'm going to replace these with wood. Let me know your opinion in the comments, but I feel like the white looks really out of place and I think that wood would look really nice. So let me know your opinion. I feel like I'm just making it more messy. For some reason it wasn't recording, but I did the pantry door trim and on the inside, and Cody is currently working on the kitchen window, and then everything will be painted the first coat. We'll probably do the second later on tonight once the first dries.
Told you we should have got a gallon.
Oh yeah, we are almost out, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go pick up a couple things tonight to finish, so I'll just grab another one.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to put baseboards on since we don't know what we're going to do with the island in the kitchen, but I really want to put baseboards on because that's it.
That's the last thing.
Yeah, and it would be, the living room would be done, minus the fireplace, but we still can't decide what kind of brick we want to do on that, so. Will we put baseboards on? I don't know. I guess we'll go to Home Depot and price them.
We can buy a couple and do the little spots that we can do.
The issue is that this island that we currently have is pretty wide, and I don't know if it's exactly how I want our kitchen layout to be. I feel like I want to shorten it a little bit and give us a little bit more space in the living room. So because of that, I don't know where to stop the baseboards at, but I guess essentially we could just put it behind it, and then if we need to cut it down later on, we can. Okay, we went to Home Depot. We got wooden wall plate covers. And then we also got green paint. So we're gonna paint the front door. This could be a total mistake, but I think it's gonna look good. We're gonna take a risk and we'll see. We also picked up some of the normal switch plate covers, but Cody installed them last night. So now I think pretty much every single outlet and light switch has a cover on it, thankfully, because honestly, it's quite sketch going to turn on the light or going to plug something in, making sure you didn't make a mistake and slip. So grateful.
I think it looks good and matches the wall really well, but I'm thinking maybe we should change out the outlet and the switch for something not white, which I don't know what other stuff they have as far as that goes, but we should probably just look next time we're at the store.
They have that off-white office kind of like tan color.
I don't know, we'll just have to look at it.
Bring one home and try it out. Last thing we're gonna do is paint all of the doors, starting with the front door. Let's give it a shot and fingers crossed this is not a mistake.
So I could probably just unscrew this, but then I'm pretty sure I'd be taking apart basically the whole glass area and the other side and all that. So instead of dealing with all that, I'm just gonna tape off the glass so that way Summer doesn't have to scrape paint off glass later.
Thank you so much, honey. This color is called Guacamole. I'm hoping it is going to be a little bit darker when it dries than it is in the can. As you can tell, the light comes in the house this way, so anything that we put on this wall is going to be significantly darker when you look at it than anything that's put on the back far wall because the light comes in this way. So I'm hoping even though it's a little bit lighter in the can, it'll look really nice on the front door. Okay, now that I'm doing it, I think this might be one for you. I feel like I'm just gonna get green paint everywhere.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay. Okay, it's a little later, a lot drier. So we're gonna go ahead and put a second layer on the door. Front door to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and just touch up our bedroom door and our bathroom door. That way they look real nice and not so dirty from the dogs. We're almost done. Everything has been painted. Second coats are on. So we're gonna go ahead and take all the tape off of the door, add our knobs back in, and then I think we are finished. This is super defeating. I guess I did the right amount of research to find out what kind of paint the door needed. But I guess the door and the trim are not the same material, because while the door is sticking, everything on the window trim is just peeling off. So that's a disaster. I'm not 100% sure what to do, and I don't want to bother Cody because I know that he has a ton of other things going on right now. So I think I'm just going to start by taking all the tape off and then peeling it as much as I can. He was saying earlier, oh, we should have left the window trim white. That would have looked really nice. So maybe I can just peel it off and salvage it, but right now I'm feeling quite defeated. This sucks. So this really sucks. So just give me a minute. I'm gonna try to peel as much as I can off and see if I can salvage this door. I really like it. So this week, if it's not one thing, it is another, I swear. This is literally going to take so long. It's already been so long. I just feel like an idiot. Like, I should have known that the door and the trim were not the same material, and then I just feel like an idiot, and now I have to fix it, and it's just taking forever. Okay, that's all I came on here to say is I'm an idiot. Okay, bye. Last night we got the window trim put back on the door. I'm not gonna lie, that was an entire process. It was super defeating, but we got it done. Everything in here has been painted. All of the trim is on minus the baseboards, and I'd say that this project is pretty much completed. Now I did want to just sit down and talk to you guys for a few seconds because so much has happened over the past couple weeks. I'm sure you guys have noticed a lack of videos. We went from posting twice a week to now posting once a week. I'm hoping that's gonna change, fingers crossed, knock on wood, as you know, things settle, but I'm sure you've noticed that. And then also just the lack of morale or happy-go-luckiness within our videos. We're typically relatively happy-go-lucky people, and man, when they say it rains, it pours, they are not joking. It has poured and poured and poured over the past couple months. We've had so much happen between first Salem going missing, and then if you don't know, Nitro was diagnosed with bone cancer, and so we've been having to travel state to state to get him care and treatment. And then most recently, my cousin passed away, which was very, very sudden to my family. And so there's just been a lot that's happened. And with that comes money. So just having to pay for all of Nitro's treatments, having to pay to travel, there's just been so much that has happened. And so we haven't been able to dump a bunch of money into the house, which means we haven't been able to do as many projects. We've basically just been trying to keep our heads on straight, I would put it. Like I said, things are starting to settle, so I'm hoping that's going to change. I'm hoping we'll be back up to 2 videos a week and all of that. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for continuing to support us and watching our videos, though they may be the slightest bit boring over the past couple weeks, just trim and paint. I know that's probably so old, but we're very, very grateful that y'all are here and supporting us even through these really, really crappy times. I also just wanted to touch on the fact that we've been taking more sponsors, and we are grateful to each and every single one of our sponsors for wanting to work with us and sponsor our videos, because that has single-handedly helped pay for Nitro's treatments and just keeping us afloat. And so again, we're very, very grateful for y'all watching and for the sponsors sponsoring and just YouTube as a whole and a community. I don't know what we'd be doing right now if it wasn't for that.
For sure.
So I just wanted to be very open and just thank you guys and explain what's going on and let you know that it's going to get better. Hopefully over the next couple of weeks. It's finally sunny out, which is, you know, such a morale boost, because when you're in doom and gloom clouds every single day on top of everything else, it really weighs heavy on you.
For sure.
So,
which of course it's supposed to snow tomorrow, but it's supposed to be in the 60s like all next week.
yeah,
so
we're just gonna ignore that. We're going to figure out what we want to do over the next couple of weeks. We have a couple things in mind. We don't really have a ton of money to dump into the kitchen, but we do have some other projects that we already have materials for, so we might do a couple of those while we save for the kitchen. And then I know that Cody's probably going to start on dirt work for the shop, because just the dirt work and getting everything ready for a slab foundation alone is going to be a ton of work. So if you're still here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Baby, don't you understand?